we've been having so much fun this season, so we thought today would be a great day to reflect on some of our favorite moments. And trust me, it wasn't easy picking them because we've had we had a whole bunch of them. I love them all. So, come take a stroll down memory lane with us with this first clip. Check it out.
Up first, I'm excited about this one right here. I saw an article on mindbodygreen.com discovering you and your partner's primary love language and speaking that language regularly may create a better understanding of each other's needs and support each other's growth. So ladies, can you identify your partner's love language? And if so, what do you do to show them? And then, what's your love language? I love this kind of stuff.
Me too.
I love talking about love, what makes people the way they are.
Relationship therapy,
Yes.
type of like deep critical questions. Me too.
Jeannie,
Love languages is new to me. I mean, I just learned this about like a few years ago.
the book is so good, the 5
Gary
love
Chapman.
languages.
No,
so
I
good.
know it now, but I didn't know it then. And I
Who
feel
brought
like,
it up to you and why?
I think a girlfriend told me, like, what's your love language? And I was like, what? I had no idea. But I would say I love this idea because it's not only you know your love languages, but loving him in his love languages.
The way he
I mean,
needs
that's
it.
success, right?
Yeah.
The way he needs it. For me, I am act of service, I am physical touch, and I also like gifts.
Yeah. Okay. So those
Givenchy.
are the
I want some gifts.
So that's the
Givenchy.
way that you receive love best. That's how you feel love.
Yes.
Acts of service. What is
Baby,
it
I
again?
know you've been working all day. I got you your favorite snack. I,
Yes.
drew a bath for you. Something
Acts
like
of
that.
service, physical touch, and gifts.
And gifts. What's yours?
Mine, how I feel loved is my number one would absolutely be time, quality time. I don't really like gifts. Like I want quality time as my number
Give it to
one,
me.
and my second one, I know, and my second one would be physical touch. But I'm married to a man who likes to show me love with gifts.
Ah.
So I've had to learn not only
So
how
you-
to give him
Yeah.
love, the way he needs it, which for him it would be, he likes physical touch and acts of service.
Okay.
So I learned how to do that for him. But it also helped me understand that when he's giving me gifts, I'm being loved. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Yes.
Like not just going, man, how come you don't love me the way I need to be loved, but also recognizing
That's his way.
that's his way of loving me.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's been really interesting to figure out, especially because we don't have the same love languages. What about you, Jeannie?
I'm definitely acts of service. I think that's a cultural thing too. Like in Asian culture,
How
Asian
you give
parents,
it or how you receive it?
all they do is like do things for you. Do your laundry,
Yeah.
cook for you, feed you. And then that's their way of saying I love you and they'll never say it or really hug you and touch you. So I have a bit of that. But marrying Jeezy and now being 42, I've learned to really accept all of them. I love gifts because it means so much when he picks something. I'm like, what did you pick? Why did you pick this? At what time are you giving this to me in our relationship? I also love physical touch. I like
I
if
need
we're
that.
sleeping, I want that toe touching my toe. I want
need
that
it.
arm hooked over my arm, you know?
Right.
And then even just quality time, like watching him like turn off the phone, turn off everything, and then I watch it. I'm like, I know you're busy and I know you have messages to answer, but you want to be present with me.
Love that.
So now I'm older enough to see the effort of that person instead of just being like, I need acts of service, like
Right.
help me do things, which I used to be before, you know?
But that's how,
And the goal is to get really good at all 5. So
Right.
that you
Yes.
don't miss other people's love gestures.
Right.
but I missed it. How do you show love?
How do I? I'm good. I show all 5.
Oh, okay, okay.
I make sure the boxes
Naturally?
are checked.
Really?
Yes, I do it because
There aren't more that are just, that come to you naturally?
no, I'm really good. Like I'll actually keep a mental, like, have I spent time with him lately? If I'm just so touchy-feely
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
doing all the chores in the house, I'm like, wait, have I spent time? Let me go just take a walk with him.
That's
or let's
really
go ride
great.
bikes, you know?
That's so
That's
great.
great.
Yeah, I haven't read that book.
Oh, it's so good.
I haven't
Wait, do
read
you
it.
know what we're talking about though?
I know. I mean,
Are you
I get
listening?
a feeling. I can understand what you're talking about because I believe my love language is humor. It's like you gotta.
There are-
If
that's
I
words.
am joking about you,
It's
I
called
love
words
you.
of affirmation. So there's 5 love languages, and here they go.
And,
It
and
is
humor is not in it.
maybe words of affirmation.
But she doesn't-
Words of affirmation.
Okay.
Acts of service, doing
Okay.
things for other people, buying gifts.
Yes.
Quality time and physical touch.
No, I think Lonnie's humor is her own custom one because she is not a big
You
word.
can't make a custom one. They don't have that book.
But
They
you
don't
can.
have that
Some people
edition of that book.
are
See,
food.
I
I'm
write
holding
my
up my
own book,
hand
baby.
here
But
for
what do you
5.
do for James?
I write my own book. I make jokes about them. I do it all on the show all the time.
All right, up next, I came across a recent article on regain.us, and it states if your partner is willing to make some changes to the work schedule to accommodate you, then that shows that he or she truly cares. It might not always be easy to make this time, but you should appreciate it when your partner makes an effort for you. Try to schedule regular times when you can go have fun together. Ladies, we all work real hard for the money. And some may call us workaholics, but what do we do to make sure it doesn't affect our relationships?
Carve out time for your family and the person
Heck
that's
yeah,
it.
family
Carve
first.
out time, like maybe on the weekends. You know what? Sundays, no phones, just quality time. You know, just little things that you can do, but you have to realize, why is the person a workaholic? Is it because you guys are planning to buy a house? Is it because to secure financial security for the
Being
family?
a single mom.
Right, and I think you have to realize why they're working so hard. Is it because, you know, they're immigrants and therefore they feel like they have to do so much to prove that they're really should be here in America or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, just carving out time and saying, I really want to be with you. How about Saturday night? It's just us. We're going to watch a movie. We're going to have popcorn, you know, and just hang out.
We all work really hard, and I think in this last year, I've really noticed just how much I've missed out on working so hard all these years. I've worked since I was 14 years old, and I regret missing out on things, and there are times when I resent my job. Like, and that's just being honest, and I don't want that to seem ungrateful,
No.
but I'll literally resent the fact that, like, my nieces want to sit with me on the floor and play something, and I have a deadline for something that I have to post, or I have something that I have to review, or make sure that this YouTube video goes out tomorrow, but I haven't watched it yet, and it's 24 minutes. Those 24 minutes feel like a lifetime has been dragged
What else
away
do you
from me.
think
can
you've
understand.
missed out on?
Oh my gosh, so much. I think I've just been working all these years, and I've always said I'm really grateful that I met Iz at a different time in his life, because I honestly don't think we would have worked.
Is that why you went bi-coastal?
Oh, for sure. I literally was like, I think after the pandemic, it just put everything into perspective for me, where I literally was like, I don't care what happens in life. I cannot just give my whole life to my job and my work. Like, I need to be there for my family.
You need the balance.
I did not have that for a very long time.
Yeah, no, I totally understand that. One of the reasons why I chose to do Housewives of Beverly Hills is because I was traveling so much as an actor, and I felt like I was missing out on my kids. Being, you know, I missed a couple of, you know, first days of schools, and it keeps me here, it keeps me in town, and that was one of the things that I wanted, because my boys are going into, you know, middle school, and I felt like I was going to miss out on the moments that are really crucial, and I figured middle school, sex, drugs, and rock and roll is about to come up knocking at our door.
I need to be
and
here.
I need to be here, and I think those are the sacrifices we make, and then I got this amazing job, which keeps me here, and it was just like...
So grateful. I'm so grateful.
Thank you, Lolly Love!
You know, but seriously though, I think it's important to make sure that as you're trying to reach your goals, or you're trying to pay your bills, that you create time and space for your life outside of that work atmosphere or that business atmosphere. I know when I was trying to come up, I mean, you know how many weddings I missed, how many baby showers, and I'm like, you know, I got honey,
crazy.
I shouldn't have missed them.
I always say this.
Right? You regret it when you look back.
When you're on your deathbed, you never say, wow, I wish I had done that job. You go, I wish I had spent more time with my kids.
Say it one
That is
more
the
time.
word.
Say it one more time.
I just said it. Roll the tape.
You know what? say it one more time for me.
Seriously, I feel like when you're on your deathbed,
Yeah.
you're not going to say, I wish I had done that job.
Right.
You're
No,
going to say,
never.
I wish I spent more time with the people that I love.
Oh, I love you too.
I love you too. Okay, now how about this, ladies? We all try to put effort into the way we look, but sometimes our looks can spark side eyes in public. Whether we are underdressed, overdressed, someone's always ready to hate or throw some shade.
Lord.
Well, one mom on TikTok says she was publicly shamed for looking a little too fancy at the playground.
Oh my God.
with her
Let her
son.
live.
What's wrong with
So,
people?
ladies, tell me, have you ever been shamed for the way you look or how you dress?
On this show, I get hate every day. Why are you wearing baggy clothes? Because I feel like it.
Yeah.
And I
Why
have the
you
right to
wearing sneakers with everything?
Whatever the hell I
Because I
want
got
to.
a damn bunion.
Okay.
Like, I don't understand.
That's why. I got a...
Guys, I could never imagine myself
People-
fixing myself
Close my legs.
to type on
On
someone
TV.
else's Instagram
Close
or
my
another
legs.
show's Instagram to be like, why is she wearing
Right.
that? Never in my life.
Ever.
I don't even know people who would do that.
How about this? How about this mom was at work, right? She had to look fancy. But she was like, you know what? Instead of going home, I'm gonna take my kid to the playground.
Right.
She just
How
went straight
about
from work.
that?
Yeah.
Right? The fact that she would take the time and be dressed up but still go to the park with
Yeah.
her kid, that's a good thing.
Because
Jeannie used to go to
women-
the gym straight from the show
Yeah.
in hair and makeup, and people
Yes.
used to be like, why she got makeup on? Because I just came from work.
Right.
Yes, and then I would take a very saucy ass picture afterwards because I looked beat to the gods with my
Exactly.
flex on, and I was like, I feel
This
even
is
better
the-
now
Yeah.
that I have my glam.
This
and
is
I
why
got
I
my
don't wear
workout.
white, because it's going to get messed up. Wait, let me tell you something. Women got to stop judging other women.
Yes,
and we have to
please.
stop doing that.
Yes.
Enjoy. If you want to wear some joggers, if you want to wear your leather
Listen.
pants, you want to wear the plastic, it's okay.
That's fine.
It's
I don't know why it
fine.
bothers you. But
It's
somebody was
fine.
like, she got a
Let
bomb
people
body. Why is she not
live.
showing
Let
it? Because I
people
don't want
live.
to.
But I'll also remind you guys, and this kind of helps remind me that
What?
it doesn't matter. The only people that take the time to criticize you are the ones that have less going on than you. You will never be criticized by somebody who has more going on than you.
Is that a love
So
language?
keep going, bro. If that's all you got is to fixate on me, live your life. It's all good.
Live
It's okay.
your
I wish this
life.
jacket was bigger.
Because granted, if you have a work environment and you have to wear something, you have to look a certain way, we understand that.
Yeah.
But if it's just
People be-
every day,
Yes.
come
I'm
on,
doing
y'all.
my hair and my
You know?
makeup, y'all. It's not like I'm
Okay.
coming because somebody said I looked sloppy. Listen, this hair was
Where?
done. Tell Ray.
So check this out. In an interview on TMZ Live, tennis legend Marty Fish accredited his wife with getting him out of a really rough place in his life when he was dealing with some serious mental health issues, to the point where he was having panic attacks every single day. Ladies, what is the biggest hurdle your partner or somebody else in your life has helped you overcome? I think it's good sometimes to really like remember those moments, because when you're looking back at it, it's such a bigger deal than when you were in the middle of it, just trying to get through it, you know?
Yeah, I think for me, it was definitely my niece, Marie, when I was going through infertility treatments and the ups and downs and roller coaster ride of that, and giving myself shots and the whole thing. And sometimes I felt like despair, and sometimes I felt excited, and then it would be, despair again. So she was really great. I mean, obviously not a partner, but my niece, and she was really great in helping me to keep the faith and, look at the brighter side, and you're actually doing it, and you can afford to do it, like, things like that. And that really helped.
Keeping
Because
hope alive.
Keeping hope alive,
When I was in college, right after I graduated, my friend Monique, my best friend Monique, she helped me get through my miscarriage because I didn't know what was happening, and she do everything. And I was like, what is happening to me? And she explained it to me. She held my hand. That's why it's really good to have good girlfriends. People that are not judgmental, but people that are going to help you and help you recover. So I can say that. And as far as with James has taught me to look at time differently, like not to rush so much, because he takes his time. And then it's like if I try to rush, he's like, I don't like to be rushed because I'll forget something. And it just made me think one day, why am
Slow
I rushing
down.
so much?
Yeah.
So now I just sit there and look at my phone while he gathers all his stuff,
Find something to do.
and then we get out the car.
Yeah.
So he's taught me, you can learn
patience.
stuff from people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think my mom has been such an amazing saving grace in the craziest of times. Like, I definitely attribute getting through my divorce with her, because she just came over and just did all the things. You don't feel like cooking. You don't feel like getting dressed for the day. You just want to sit at home. But she helped to remind me, like, life is not over. This is going to be past. We're going to be getting through this, and you have family.
That's right.
And I remember this one time when I moved here to LA, I was broke, like no joke, right? And she came over to visit me, and I didn't want her to stay, so we hung out in LA for the day, and then I sent her back home the end of the day, which nobody drives from the Bay
No,
to stay in
for the
LA for a
day.
day. But I didn't have a place. I was couch surfing and staying in my car. So she left and gave me a $5,000 check. And I remember looking at it, and my mom didn't have a lot of money too, and she had just divorced my dad, so she didn't have much. And I promised myself I would not use my mom's money. So a couple years later, when I started making it and like actually finally getting jobs, I kept it. I was like, maybe I might need it. It's a rainy day thing.
Yeah.
But I eventually gave the check back to my mom, and I was like, Mom, thank you so much. I don't need this. Guys, just the other week, she found the check and unfolded it to me and said, I never throw this away because I'm proud of you, you know? And
you gonna make me cry.
I will never forget that. Like, my mom gave me her money that she had from her little bank. I never needed it, gave it back to her, and she saved it. For her to save it, just because she wanted to see that her daughter did it, you know?
That's really
Wow.
sweet.
See, we laugh at Mama Mai, but oh my God.
I know.
She's amazing.
She is. She's a rock.
She's amazing.
She really is.
Wow.
Oh God. Oh.
I got to meet her the other day, and I swear to God, she is fabulous.
Yes, she is.
She is
She
fabulous.
absolutely
She really is. I actually think about that a lot because we're at the age where our parents are starting to
Get older.
Or
You know,
gone.
I'm seeing my dad. He has those spots on his hands where you know you're getting older.
Yeah.
And it's gonna happen. It's there, you know, and maybe we'll be together when this happens. But I treasure every moment with my parents to not
Yep.
I'm
waste.
so happy you say that because
time.
my mom is gone.
I know.
And so I think it's really important that we all do
Yes.
that.
Yes.